Discipline your mind because everything in your life begins with what you allow to live inside your thoughts. Your reality is a reflection of your inner world, and your mind is the birthplace of your habits, your decisions, your beliefs, and your destiny. If you do not discipline your mind, life will discipline you in ways you won't like. The world is loud, distracting, confusing, and constantly pulling your attention away from your true purpose. But the moment you decide to take full control over your thoughts, something inside you shifts. You begin to understand that you are not weak. You are not helpless. You are not stuck. You simply needed structure. You needed direction. You needed discipline. A disciplined mind is not born. It is built. It is carved out of pain, repetition, self-control, and daily choices that many people run away from. Without mental discipline, your emotions will control you. Your fears will silence you. Your doubts will sabotage you. Your insecurities will guide your decisions. And your habits will keep you living the same life year after year with nothing changing except the number of your age. But when you discipline your mind, you take back your power. You stop reacting to life and start creating it. You stop getting distracted and start building. You stop surviving and start rising. You must discipline your mind to focus, especially in a world filled with noise. Focus is a superpower now. Everyone is distracted. Everyone is scrolling. Everyone is comparing. Everyone is consuming. Very few are building. Very few are creating. Very few are improving. Very few are becoming stronger. You cannot become extraordinary with the same habits as everyone around you. You must train your mind to lock onto your goals like your life depends on it. Because it does. Your future depends on what you focus on today. Your success depends on what you allow into your mind. Your confidence depends on what you tell yourself daily. Your mind has a voice that pushes you forward and a voice that holds you back. One voice motivates you to move. The other convinces you to stay the same. One voice sees potential. The other sees fear. One voice wants growth. The other wants comfort. Whichever voice you feed becomes the dominant force in your life. Discipline is choosing the voice that pushes you, even on the days when you don't feel like moving. Discipline is showing up when your emotions tell you to stay down. Discipline is controlling your thoughts so they don't control you. You must train your mind to stop reacting emotionally to everything that happens around you. Not every situation deserves a reaction. Not every insult deserves attention. Not every conflict deserves your energy. Sometimes the strongest response is silence. Sometimes the biggest victory is self-control. People may try to provoke you, discourage you, underestimate you, or plant doubt in your mind, but a disciplined mind stays unmoved. You don't lose control. You don't lose focus. You don't lose your direction. A disciplined mind knows the difference between what deserves attention and what deserves to be ignored. Your mind becomes powerful when you stop feeding it with negativity. Stop feeding it with comparison. Stop feeding it with fear. Stop feeding it with thoughts that make you feel small. A disciplined mind rejects any thought that does not align with growth. A disciplined mind dismisses anything that tries to break its peace. A disciplined mind protects itself the way a warrior protects the battlefield. You must guard your mind from anything that tries to weaken your energy or mislead your path. Discipline your mind to push through discomfort. Growth is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. Healing is uncomfortable. Breaking old habits is uncomfortable. But comfort is the enemy of progress. You cannot grow while staying the same. You cannot rise while remaining comfortable. You must train your mind to see challenge as opportunity, pressure as a teacher, pain as part of the process. When your mind becomes disciplined, hardship does not break you, it builds you. You must discipline your mind to stop expecting quick results. Good things take time. Great things require sacrifice. Success demands consistency. When you understand this, you no longer quit when progress feels slow. You stay committed. You stay patient. You stay focused. A disciplined mind does not rush. It does not panic. It does not crumble when results are not immediate. Instead, it stays steady, knowing that discipline always pays off, even if the reward is not visible yet. A disciplined mind understands that failure is not a dead end. It is a teacher. Failure reveals where you need improvement. Failure builds resilience. Failure sharpens your character. Many people fear failure because their minds are undisciplined. They view setbacks as proof they are not good enough. But a disciplined mind sees failure as feedback, not finality. You get better. You adjust. You rise again. You keep going. You must discipline your mind to protect your vision. Not everyone needs to know what you are working on. Not everyone deserves access to your plans. A disciplined mind moves in silence. It builds behind the scenes. It grows quietly. It keeps its energy focused on progress, not validation. When your mind is disciplined, you no longer chase attention, you chase results. Train your mind to detach from anything that steals your peace. Not everyone you lose is a loss. Not every closed door is a setback. Sometimes God removes people, situations, and opportunities because they were limiting your growth. A disciplined mind does not cling to what is not meant for it. It lets go and keeps moving forward. Your mind becomes unstoppable when it learns. Self-control is not about restricting yourself. It is about freeing yourself from your lower impulses. It is about choosing long-term results over short-term pleasure. It is about building a life that reflects your highest potential. When you discipline your mind, you begin to make decisions that benefit your future, not your momentary feelings. Discipline your mind to embrace loneliness when needed. There will be seasons where you must walk alone, seasons where you outgrow people, seasons where isolation becomes a training ground for your transformation. Do not fear these seasons, they are shaping you. They are teaching you things you cannot learn while surrounded by noise. Discipline your mind to stay calm in chaos. Life will not always make sense. Things will not always go as planned. But a disciplined mind remains centered. It does not crumble under pressure. It does not lose direction during storms. It trusts the process. It stays rooted. It stays solid. Calmness under pressure is a sign of mastery. You must discipline your mind to stop. Overthinking drains your energy, creates imaginary problems, magnifies fear, and delays action. A disciplined mind knows when to stop thinking and start doing. Action cures worry. Movement creates clarity. Focus replaces fear. Instead of living in your head, you start living in your purpose. Discipline your mind to feed it with positivity, strength, confidence, and gratitude. What you feed your mind becomes your mindset. What you repeat becomes your belief. What you believe becomes your lifestyle. You must speak life into yourself daily. You must speak strength into your journey. You must speak success into your future. Your words have power, and a disciplined mind uses them wisely. You must discipline your mind to understand that not everyone will clap for you, and that is okay. Not everyone will support you. Not everyone will appreciate your journey. A disciplined mind does not need approval. It does not need validation. It does not need applause. It needs consistency, purpose, and commitment. A disciplined mind chooses growth even when it's hard. It chooses patience even when emotions rise. It chooses peace even when chaos surrounds it. It chooses self-control even when triggered. It chooses discipline even when comfort calls. This is what separates you from the version of yourself you are leaving behind. You are becoming stronger. You are becoming wiser. You are becoming more focused. You are becoming more intentional. Your mind is evolving into a weapon that will cut through distractions, fears, and doubts. Soon, the things that used to break you will no longer move you. The situations that used to intimidate you will no longer affect you. The people that used to discourage you will no longer influence you. You are entering a new chapter of your life where your discipline will be your greatest advantage. Your mental strength will open doors. Your focus will attract opportunities. Your consistency will separate you from the crowd. You will look back and realize that every struggle taught you discipline, every setback taught you resilience, and every delay taught you patience. Discipline your mind because nothing in your life will change until your mind changes first. Your habits will change. Your energy will change. Your relationships will change. Your results will change. Your entire life will rise the moment your mind decides to rise. A disciplined mind creates a disciplined life, and a disciplined life creates extraordinary outcomes. Stay focused, stay grounded, stay committed. Discipline your mind daily because your future depends on the thoughts you choose today. Your success depends on the habits you build today. Your peace depends on the boundaries you create today. Become the master of your mind, and everything you desire will begin to align with your path. The disciplined version of you is unstoppable, unshakable, and destined for greatness.